Today we'll start an adventure story. We'll set the scene for waking up lost in the woods, hungry and tired. But this requires defining strings too long to fit in the eclipse window. In this lesson, I'll show you how to define strings for long paragraphs of text as needed for the Choose an Adventure program. Hi, I'm Annette Gotland. I'm the author of the Do-It-Yourself Java Games books. I teach Java programming through creating games. Welcome to the video version of my books. We're currently in the Text Games video series, TG, the first of 4 types of games series. The focus of this series is to cover the fundamentals of Java programming. No previous programming experience is required. You'll learn how, when, and why Java programs are written the way they are. This series has 16 projects. We're currently working on the 6th project, TG6, Choose an Adventure. In this project, we'll create a program for an adventure story where the reader chooses what should happen next, as shown here. This is lesson TG6.1, where you'll learn how to enter the long paragraphs of text for the Choose an Adventure program. Before doing this lesson, be sure to download gamesresources.zip from www.gotlandsoftware.com, DIY Java Games. Extract the files into your Eclipse workspace folder as instructed in the setup video. The zip file contains the DIY window class needed for all the rest of the Text Games videos. Sometimes strings are so long they don't fit in the Eclipse edit window. This lesson will show you how to handle long paragraphs of text as you program the initial scene and first options for the adventure. Exercise 1. Create the Choose an Adventure project, package, and class. Pause the video if you need more time in any of these exercises. If you want to see how I would complete any of the listings, please refer to the completed listings at the end of this video. First, create a new project named Choose an Adventure and add the external jar file, DIY Java jar, to the library's class path of the project. Next, create a new package with a unique name. Hint, I named mine Annette.Gotland.ChooseAnAdventure. Then create a new class named Choose an Adventure with superclass DIY window and with a stub for main and its constructors. And finally, add code to main to call the Choose an Adventure constructor. Run it. What happened? It should have opened the DIY window with no contents. First, we need to set the initial scene for the adventure. Exercise 2. Add many short strings to a string. First, create a string named story. Then add one sentence to story at a time to describe the story's initial scene. I woke up in unfamiliar woods. I was hungry and tired. I didn't know where I was. In my pocket were 3 beans. Up the hill was a well. To the right was a small cottage. Hint, you'll need to add a space between each sentence. And finally, print the story. Run it. What happened? It should have printed the story as one paragraph wrapped to the width of the DIY window and with proper spacing between sentences. Every adventure needs some good options. Exercise 3. Provide options. Print the options after the story. Should I A. Go up the hill, B. Check out the cottage, C. Plant the beans? Run it. What happened? It should have printed the options after the initial paragraph. Key points and more. Long strings. Put as much as you want in each string. This lesson kept strings very short so they fit better both in Eclipse and on the video screen. Split the text wherever you want. Strings don't have to be split into sentences. Here are the completed listings for all the exercises in this video. This is the end of the first lesson in the Choose an Adventure project. Your program successfully fits strings of varying lengths into a single paragraph of printed output. You've also set the scene and first options for this adventure story. In the next lesson, you'll learn how to use switch blocks to compare a string with multiple options so the user may choose what to do next in the adventure.